Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. Today, I'm giving you guys my review and my thoughts on Mission Impossible 3, directed by J.J. Abrams, starring Tom Cruise, Lawrence Fishburne, Michelle Monaghan. It's got a decent cast, a lot of people in this movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman is also in this movie. And yeah, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this movie. Like I said, I hope you guys have been enjoying my Mission Impossible review series. Like I said, I'm reviewing every single Mission Impossible movie leading up to Mission Impossible 7 Dead Reckoning. I'm very excited for this movie. So far, is my most anticipated movie of the year. Even though we haven't got that many trailers or anything or any promotion, I'm still super excited for this movie. So yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, please subscribe for more. And let's get into the review, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Like I said, this is Mission Impossible 3, directed by J.J. Abrams, which is his first film he's ever directed. And yeah, I think he did an awesome job with his first directorial debut. I think he did a great job with the action sequences, the way the movie is shot. I love the way this movie is shot. And I think he did a great job with the first time doing this movie. I think him and Tom Cruise really worked very well together. I think, you know, what they set out to do in this movie, I think they really nailed it. In my opinion, I feel like this is the unsung of the Mission Impossible movies. A lot of people talk about how Ghost Protocol kind of revitalized the series, but I felt like when watching this movie, the series picked up in this movie. I felt like they finally found the formula in this movie, and when you watch Ghost Protocol, it kind of has that same type of feel. It does help that J.J. Abrams stayed on as a producer for the rest of these movies, but this movie kind of set the groundwork for what the other movies can be, especially with Tom Cruise doing the things that he does with the run. Oh my God, there's a great sequence of him running in Shanghai with, like, it's a one-to-one shot of him just running like full speed. You know, talking on the phone with Benji, just walking full speed. It's a great shot. But I think this movie right here set the groundwork for what the other movies can be. And this movie don't get enough credit for that. I think this movie is very well paced. The action is really spot on. I think this movie came out in 2006. And the action really holds up for a movie that came out in 2006. I think the special effects really hold up. I think the tension with this scene, with this movie is really spot on. You know, I think the actors are really good. I think the performances are really good. I really enjoyed the writing. I think everything so far is pretty spot on with this movie. Let's go again to the story. This movie starts off as Ethan Hunt. He hasn't been in the game. He hasn't been on the field in a really long time. He's found a girl. He's about to get married, and he kind of get brought back into the ropes of the IMF when he finds out that one of the agents have been kidnapped because they're trying to find this thing called the Rabbit's Foot, and he has to go out and rescue her, which is great. I can't think of the actress's name. I know the actress, but he has to go rescue her, and it's an awesome opening sequence where, you know, they have to go save her, and then they save her, and then now they have to, you know, they're being chased by this chopper. They have to, you know, go through all these pillar things, and it's a tense sequence because at the same time she has like a bomb in her head that they have to try to stop while they're being chased by missiles. It's a great sequence. It's very tense. I really love this opening scene. Is really good. But I think what they do in this movie with all these type of sequences, I think they're really spot on. I think the action really pushes forward in this movie. Like I said, we also get the bridge sequence where, you know, this other plane is, you know, shooting down all the cars and all this stuff. And of course, we get the shot of Tom Cruise running that we always see in all the promotion, him running and, you know, getting, you know, running from the explosion. And, you know, landing on the car or whatever, and we get him running from platform to platform, which is great. Tom Cruise he's still awesome as this character. You know, I think the movie right here, he found his footing of what the Ethan Hunt character is. He's not a James Bond as villain. He's a guy that is going to do what he needs to do to get the job done, and he keeps that consistent with all the other movies moving forward. And I like that. I do really like that as well. Let's go ahead and get into the other performances. I think, you know, Philip Seymour Hoffman as the villain is a really standout villain. Oh my God, he really holds up. He might be one of the best villains in the franchise. He's really good. He's really good in this movie. So we have Simon Pegg shows up as Benji for the first time. I think he's good for a little screen time that he gets. Ving Rhames is good in this movie. I think Michelle Monaghan is really good in this movie as well as the love interest for Ethan Hunt. But I gotta get some gripes about this movie. I feel like some of the other characters, like Maggie Q, and there's another character, that is in the movie as well. I feel like some of them aren't very fleshed out as well. They're not really given that much to do. They're just there to be a part of the team. I wish I would have learned more about those characters, but we don't really got enough time to learn about all the characters because it's a non-stop thrill ride. Like it's point A to point B throughout this entire movie. These characters are doing things all the time. And maybe that could be some, gripes to some people where it's like we don't get enough time to sit down and, settle with the characters, because we're always on the go. But I do like that, it keeps me on the edge of my seat. And, we get to see Ethan Hunt, be a badass and try to get to point A to point B and get the job done. And another character that a lot of people don't talk about in the Mission Impossible franchise that I kind of wish would come back is Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne was really good in this movie. He really brought a presence on screen. Now, you could definitely tell he's in charge and he's one of the, the big guys, controlling this whole situation. And I kind of wish he'll come back. Like I said, I think Lawrence Fishburne was a great addition into the cast. I wish he would come back because I think he was really good in this movie. I think everything that holds together in this movie, I think is really well done. Like I said, J.J. Abrams, for this being his first directorial debut, I think he did a stellar job, man. I think he really found the footing of what the Mission Impossible franchise can be, and it definitely improved on the problems that number 2 had. Like I said, it wasn't trying to be a James Bond ripoff. It didn't try to make Ethan Hunt like too cool for school. I really think it found its footing with the intensity, the action, the story, Ethan Hunt as a character, the IMF as a team. Like I said, you really feel like these are a team that is doing something to, to stop, the bad guy from getting, the rabbit's foot. Everybody want to get the rabbit's foot. I think overall, I think the movie is really well done. I definitely recommend the movie. To me, like I said, this is the one that nobody really talks about in the franchise, and it's a little upsetting. Like I said, this movie is really good. I think J.J. Abrams did a great job. I think the writing is really spot on. I think the action is really good. Tom Cruise is stellar in this movie. Like I said, I got to talk about the shot earlier, him running. Like I said, there's a scene when they're in Shanghai, and he's like really running, and it's hilarious. It's a great one shot of him just running straight through in this little village in Shanghai, and it's really well done. I think the third act in this movie is really spot on. I think it's really good what they do with Ethan Hunt as a character and what he has to go through within the other movies. I love that this movie showed that Ethan Hunt as a character, he can't really have the life that he really wants because of what he does as a career. And, certain things are tested and he has to give up certain things. And I love that balance, and I love Tom Cruise's performance with this entire movie. He has that urgency that he had in the first movie in this movie. And I really appreciated everything that he did. Shout out to Tom Cruise. Like I said, he produced the movie, and you really feel like he really cares about what he's doing on screen, and it shows with the later movies as well, which I can't wait to get to. So yeah, overall, like I said, this movie is really good. J.J. Abrams did a great job directing. Tom Cruise did a great job acting in it. The action is spot on. The characters are really good. The villain is really good. Philip Seymour Hoffman has a presence on screen as well. Like, he doesn't play when it comes to getting what he wants, and he wants it, and he wants it now. And I love everything about that. So yeah, that's just my review of Mission Impossible 3. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out if you guys haven't. And if you guys enjoyed this review, please Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm honest with you guys. Peace out.